The past 3 years have witnessed a dramatic shift in work culture. With the COVID-19 pandemic forcing a global experiment in remote work, many companies discovered a hidden truth: productivity could be maintained, and even enhanced, outside the confines of the traditional office. However, as the world cautiously emerges from the pandemic's shadow, a concerning trend is taking hold. Companies that embraced remote work with open arms are now demanding a return to the office, often with little regard for the well-being and preferences of their employees. This essay argues that this push for in-person work is rooted not in a genuine concern for productivity, but in a desire for control and a reluctance to adapt to a more flexible work environment. Proponents of returning to the office often cite collaboration and company culture as justifications. However, these benefits are not inherently tied to physical proximity. Video conferencing tools and collaborative platforms have facilitated effective communication and teamwork across vast distances. The true motivation for these back-to-work mandates seems to lie in a corporate desire for psychopathic control. Micromanagement becomes easier when employees are physically present. The ability to monitor worker activity, once a relic of the industrial age, becomes a tempting possibility in a remote setting. This reveals a fundamental distrust in the workforce, a belief that employees are less likely to be productive when unsupervised. Furthermore, this push for a full return to the office disregards the current economic and public health realities. Soaring gas prices and inflation place a significant financial burden on employees who must now commute daily. Additionally, the lingering threat of COVID-19 variants creates anxiety for those with vulnerable family members or underlying health conditions. Companies advocating for a full return seem to be prioritizing convenience and a return to the status quo over the well-being and financial security of their workforce. This resistance to flexible work arrangements demonstrates a troubling lack of adaptability on the part of corporations. The pandemic has proven that remote work is a viable and often preferable option for many employees. Companies that fail to recognize this and cling to outdated models risk alienating their talent pool and hindering their ability to attract top performers in a competitive job market. These companies do not care how much money they lose by maintaining huge offices either, which is amazing, when, in every meeting, they cry about cost, promoting cost reductions and efficiency. The future of work should be about creating a balance that benefits both employers and employees. Companies must move beyond a rigid control-centric approach and embrace flexible work models that prioritize productivity and employee well-being. This may involve designated collaborative in-person workdays alongside remote work options. The key lies in open communication and a willingness to adapt to the changing needs of the workforce. In conclusion, the current push for a full return to the office reflects a corporate desire for control rather than a genuine concern for productivity. It disregards the economic and health realities of today's world and demonstrates a lack of adaptability, and can be seriously considered criminally negligent to expose honest, good workers to financial detrimental and deadly health risks. Companies that fail to embrace flexible work models risk losing their competitive edge and alienating their most valuable asset, their employees. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and God bless you.